Hey, what's happening, guys? How y'all doing? Or good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you may be in the world. It's me again, Alex, here in downtown Toronto on a late Wednesday morning. It's gorgeous out, and I think it's around 6 Celsius, but it's going to be raining later. Anyway, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a walking video here, but we're here on King Street West in the city's entertainment district. It's known for a lot of its performance venues and theaters. I think my cousin Emily came here to see Hamilton, I think at Princess of Wales, and also this stretch of King is known for hosting the Toronto International Film Festival. You guys may remember I did a video back in September where I caught a glimpse of James Bond, and I ran into Emily intentionally because she was working there as a volunteer. And this is right outside the Ed Mervish Theater. A lot of the stars are right along here. These are all like Canadian stars. I don't have a set route in mind, but we're just gonna meander a bit. And it's the end of March. It's the 29th. And again, it's a beautiful spring day. But unfortunately, we're still getting a bit of some very late winter flurries that we should probably get end of this week. But the main reason why I was down here is because I was filming some elevators. I refilmed the 72-story one at First Canadian Place in the financial district, which is east of here. And then I think I filmed another old one, or is it? I tried to go into. Hey, there's the CN Tower, standing right between the Metro Hall towers. I did see on YouTube that there were some vintage elevators. Like, for example, I went into one on King east of Yonge, but it was modernized, and then I just mainly went to the path, and yeah, so Hamilton is playing right here. And that's where my cousin was a couple weeks ago. Nice doors on the Princess of Wales Theater. I think for this one, I guess we're just gonna see where this is gonna take me. Here's John Street. Maybe we'll head north of John. Also, where I started this video was just at Simcoe Street, and it was outside this little office building, very vintage, and it has some vintage Otis Lexan elevators. They're all original. Unfortunately, a lot of the elevators, it's in the majority of office buildings here in downtown, they've been modernized. But hey, at least they got a few. So now we're walking north of John Street. I went to the Fox and Fiddle here back in May of last year. And John goes up all the way to Grange Park, which is right by the Art Gallery of Ontario. And this area is also known for its nightlife. In fact, even in the 2000s, it was a pretty popular place for clubs and bars, anything nightlife, and it's starting to bounce back since it's post-COVID, and we're in friggin' 2023. Oh look, there's the original Hooters. Gotta be honest with you, I've not filmed a walking video up this street in a really long time, and now we're coming up to Adelaide, where they've just resurfaced a road here. And eventually streetcars will be coming along Adelaide and Richmond, as of course Queen will be closed for several years to come to accommodate construction for the Ontario subway line. And there's the Skydome down there. And you won't even believe this. I was done at First Canadian Place, right? And then I started walking west from Northside King, across to New York. I'm gonna swear here, cover your ears. And this fucking asshole, I couldn't even I couldn't even remember what type of car it was, but it was a white car. And as I was crossing, the countdown was going off. And this fucking guy had the audacity to literally turn as I was crossing. So I was like, what the fuck are you doing? Fucking asshole. God, man. People need to learn how to fucking drive properly. I think that's the first time. I wasn't filming at the time. I wish I had. But I was nearly fucking run down by some asshole who shouldn't be on the fucking road. Right? Also, King Street, technically you're not supposed to be having cars on the road because it's a transit priority lane. Why the hell are you on King Street, man? Like, get the fuck out. Jeez. Anyway, enough of that. Really goes to show that some drivers can be some stupid assholes. It's not like you got your freaking driver's license out of a freaking cereal box. Yeah, and if you see me, don't F with me. This is why a lot of people never want to drive downtown. It's a shit show. Hey, this used to be a Jack Astor's here. Closed. And there's the, this used to be the Paramount Theater. And hopefully I don't get a copyright strike from this music here. But it's everywhere. They seem to be blasting music, which is kind of annoying. Especially, you know, as I'm filming one of my usual videos and it's got to interfere with the freaking monetization. Unfortunately, they don't really seem to give a shit these days. And just because they are jaywalking doesn't mean I'm going to do that. Now, this right here is the, or was the Much Music building, but it's pretty much home of like Bell Media, and I think CTV as well. It's really used for a lot of productions and media, including CP24 as well. I still need to do some research on this building, but I do know that it was known for Much Music, which my parents did grow up on. Oh, Virgin Radio is stationed right here, and of course you got CP24, which is owned by Bell Media on 299 Queen West. This is the address, but I think the actual building itself is just one building east. And here we are at Queen Street West. This is the, I believe this is the fashion district. And soon enough, we won't be having streetcars on the 501 again, starting May. So I think I'm going to, you know, since it's already spring, the weather's getting nicer, I think I'm going to take the streetcar all the way out to the beaches. It's very nice there. And 504 King streetcars are diverting here, and of course, in place of that, you got buses, and I'm going to have to cut the damn video again. So, well, that's nice. That's so freaking nice. See, exactly. That's what I'm freaking talking about. You're on video, by the way. People these days are fucked. So we're coming out to the end of John Street. So we're gonna go around Grange Park, and then I don't know where I'll go next. Maybe I'll finish somewhere on University Avenue. Maybe near St. Patrick or Queen's Park Station, and then maybe I'll head home. I already got lunch at home, so I don't need to worry. But I am thirsty. I mean, I'm already tempted to buy a bottle of water, but it won't be long till I get home. I might even just skedaddle right after this. Let's see what's new at Grange Park. Everybody's been here, believe me. My dad always likes going to the art gallery. We haven't even been back since 2019, and he wants to go again. As I mentioned in a walking video I filmed along Dundas, I was mentioning about some very epic elevators in there. So maybe I'll give them a little visit. if we actually get to go. This looked like it was a church before. Look at the tower. And then it just became something else. Either way, I don't think you can get inside. A lot of pigeons here. Oh, there's a little school here. Right in the middle of Grange Park. And there's a off-dog leash area. And it's not uncommon to find some squirrels here. I've seen plenty of them. And speaking of which, there's one in the schoolyard. It won't be long until the cherry blossoms start blooming, and by May, I think I'm gonna head over to High Park. I haven't been there in a few years. Actually, it might have been since 2018 or 19. I was gonna go last year, but at the time, we were still under some COVID restrictions. But I think this is gonna be it, this year at least. That's the back of the AGO. This is a kind of a new addition, I think. I don't know. And over there is the Ontario College of Arts and Design. Very funky looking building, but it's also pretty ugly. Why don't we head over to McCall Street and we'll head north, continue to head north from here at least. Hey, there's the financial district, a little bit of it anyway. For the same place where it just was, where I actually got off at the second floor because the elevators there are pretty much destination dispatched. There's a good thumbnail here with the CN Tower, and we'll go around. I believe this was constructed in the mid-2000s. Oh, we got another squirrel here, but he's digging up for something. He's carrying leaves. You can hear a little rustling. This morning, actually, I forgot to mention, I was in North York. Monday was the first day of operation of the TTC's brand new Route 128. Which is a very short route to the Stanley Green district near Keele and Wilson. And and that time the driver didn't even stop for me twice. I was very pissed. So then I decided to try it again in the morning. I caught like the last bus, which departed just before 9. And it was a success. And then I just went all the way down through Wilson and then down Yonge, where my train actually had to bypass Eglinton very last second. Because there was somebody reported with a knife. And this really just comes at a time where violent incidents are once again rising up here on the TTC. I stopped by the memorial for the 16-year-old boy that was stabbed to death. Random act at Keele Station. Because I was on my way to school and I was already passing the station, so I just took a quick little video of that. And unfortunately, it's just you never know what's going to happen to you next. Your life is just on the line at times. But I don't really want to get into that because I've already spoken a lot about how, the city's got to deal with the homeless situation and stuff. And yes, I know a lot of people definitely don't feel safe on the TTC nowadays. And as for me, I got to be aware as I'm filming my bus rides and subway rides because of all this shit that's happening. And I ride the TTC at night too sometimes, but it's like early evening. And that's mainly when I'm coming back from school, so. Here's Dundas Street West. In a couple of minutes, we'll be at the U of T St. George campus. Which I kind of have my sights set on going, I don't know. But nice little church here, Catholic church. I really want to cross over, but I didn't trust crossing at Dundas. Maybe we'll, maybe there's gonna be another crosswalk up ahead, or I don't know. I got these nice row of homes here on this side and on this side street, Darcy Street. Yes, we were just east of Chinatown, as you can see, with the Chinese writing. And I believe these are some residences for U of T students. We're crossing, but I don't think I'm going to take a chance. There's Krispy Kreme donuts, which I don't like. It's very freaking sweet. I mean, yes, I love chocolate and stuff, but it's just so freaking sweet for me. It's not for me. No way. No freaking way. Oh man, only had it twice. Too much. Here's Baldwin Street. I don't think there's any other way to get over to university from here. I thought of filming like more elevators, but most of the buildings around here are medical centers, hospitals. And I know there's still some vintage Otis elevators at the hospital for sick children. I don't want to jaywalk though. Oh, there's a marked crosswalk. I'll take advantage of that and go over to the other side if possible. I think that's Mount Sinai, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of the buildings here look a bit old, vintage. Like this looks very 80s, for example. But you know, we're in a time of gentrification. So anyway, so we're gonna cross over. Oh, there's a crossing guard here. Even better. Because I think there's another school around here as well, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's just because you know we're on the U of T campus, so kind of want to go to Robarts today, but I don't know. Also, the look at those clouds. They're setting up for the weather events today. So that's kind of why I left home like very early, and normally I don't do that. I think I can get out to university from this side. Wow. Thank you very much. Yep, that is an elementary school here. So I believe we're now on Orb Street. Orb. Weird name. Yep, this is literally a public school. So many yelling kids. I was one of them when I was in Pleasant from grade 2 to 6. Oh, there's the Princess Margaret Hospital. It's recess time. So right in the heart of downtown, you got one right here, next to the hospitals. And yep, here's University Avenue coming up. Pretty much the only grand boulevard here in the city of Toronto. And I've filmed many walking videos there, though I could do one again. But I think I'm gonna sign off right here. And we'll see whatever elevators I could film. And then I'll just head home. Or maybe let's find maybe we can end this at Gerrard Street. Yeah, Gerrard's right there. Might as well. So the subway is right behind me, but it ain't going there yet. So Toronto General and Mount Sinai, and a hospital for sick children. I've had surgery there once when I was a toddler, but it was very minor. Hey, actually, do you remember the before and after? Actually, I was like 5. I always went there for dentist appointments. I was very fond of their elevators too. I remember when a lot of them were Otis Series 1s, and then there's another remodel. I mean, I don't mind them, but I prefer when they were like older. But and they also have some vintage Otis ones still untouched. And I think they may still have the old Dewhurst fixtures. Not so bad. But anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. So thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. As always, stay tuned for more videos. Check out my others as well, and enjoy your last few days of March. Well, it might be April by the time you see this. And yeah, take care, adios, sayonara, bye-bye.